What's good? What's good? What's good? January 20th, 2026. This video right here is about to go down because this don't make no damn sense. That's why I keep telling people you can't leave your kids with anybody. Anybody. Now I don't know the toxic jackass thing because it don't make no difference. Man, sexual assault a 6-year-old girl during a sleepover, then offered to buy her from her mama $5,000. Now, this is some retarded, stupid stuff on earth ever. Why is these pedophiles still walking around looking for little kids? And not locked up. They should be dead. Forget trials, forget lawyers, forget judges. They need to be hung or dead. This man was 46 years old. That's all I can remember. White. White 46-year-old man was supposed to be babysitting one of his friends' little girls. So I guess since she claimed that he know him, that she let him stay there at the house while she go to work. Reminding the little girl told her mama that she was sleeping on um, air mattress. He got on there and started touching her. So she was fingering the little girl, doing stuff with her while her mama, his friend, is at work. Yes, I told some of my friends a long time ago, quit letting these little kids, they don't know what they doing, first of all, because they small. Quit having all these men around your kids or a woman around your kids because you don't know what's going on. Until your kid tell you that somebody is molesting me. A lot of kids ain't telling them the right away, which is they should learn. Parents should teach their kids. Anybody who touch on you, let them know. Let them know. See, if you don't tell, they won't know. And that's one rule. Another rule, stop leaving your kids around matter of fact, start leaving your kids around anybody because you never know who's doing it. They doing it everywhere. Daycare, family, friends. That's the hard part about it. We're gonna get to the point that we're gonna get to the point now since everybody doing stuff and you don't know what's going on. That a lot of these people ain't gonna have to start working. They're gonna have to start working from home. Point blank. Because nobody gonna get to the point people gonna get tired, really fed up with somebody touching their kid or they touching their own kid. They're gonna cause a problem. That's the what you never gonna get no answer to because you got family touching kids, you got your mom and dad touching their own kids, you got these people that supposed to be watching them in daycare touching their kids. It's so hard to realize that it's really no answer to that because you don't know who touching their kids or who's doing that to kids. And the only way you can get caught if they got cameras all in their places, every place they go to, including home, and that's the only way they're gonna get caught. Or at least you have to go by words what the kids tell them. And some kids lie, just like parents lie. Then you got some that don't lie, and some kids don't lie. So that's the hard part about this piece of. Mm, I ain't even gonna say toxic because it's not toxic for him. He's just a straight up jackass. 46 years old, running around here touching and having sex with a little 6-year-old girl. What a 6-year-old girl can do? Nothing. That means it got to the point that you can't handle a real woman, that you gotta go mess around kids. Man, listen, you would be dead with if that was my child. You would have been gone. Everybody talking about, well, you knew the consequences. Well, he knew the consequences too. They know the consequences when they did it. See, that's what I'm saying. People want to take over people because they always have my consequences. But that's what I'm saying. The system and the law is nothing. It's sorry and it's garbage. Because you can allow somebody to do that stuff and you never get away with it, and you put them back on the streets. What you expect? You can't expect no more, no less. And that is, and then it had a nerve. This man had a nerve to ask the little girl mama, can he buy her for $5,000? That means he's selling. He, and the crazy part about the situation, she said no, but anybody else who don't give a damn about their kids probably would have said yes. Just imagine you got a mom and dad that don't care for you. What you be seeing a whole lot, abusing you, taking, you know what I'm saying, don't feed you. They will sell you to him. And he would be glad to get he would have been glad to find some way to get the money and buy him. Probably be using the kid, probably having sex. He probably had a little girl out there at the age of 6 out there home. And she don't know exactly, she don't know nothing she doing. No. You know she getting taken advantage of. Oh my God. And that's crazy. I don't even pay attention to what it was from, where it. All I know, this man just got a sick mind and had a nerve to tell. Actually, now let me tell you something. If there was a true mama, the ex, she would have had all type of people whooping his butt. She would have been doing something to him. The whole community would have been killing him. I just don't get these people. And you constantly let this the type of people that you let out. This the type of people, and you smiling about it like it's funny. You know what? I'm trying to action away for me. I'm just gonna blame other countries, but other countries started that mess. The states see, all 50 states see what other countries is doing. You got kids getting married to grown people in other countries. And it's custom. That's what they do. That's what they do over there. You probably got other cultures and other countries sell their relatives for money. That's what I'm saying. That's what the states getting all, the United States of America is getting all that stuff from. And so now they got to the point they doing here in the States all the time, and they want to, no, they got the right to be angry. They got the right to be angry, I'm not saying that. It just, fact is, they giving these people more things to think about how to do stuff and get away with it, and a person don't tell or say nothing. That man need to be shot down, burned, beat to death, all type of mess. I wouldn't even let him go to court because if he did all that, he don't give a damn about what nobody say. Not even the words come out his mouth. He wouldn't. He wouldn't. And that's messed up. Everybody knows it's messed up. A 6-year-old girl. Now he humble. He want to be with her. A 6-year-old girl. I'd rather have sex with her mama than try to have sex with a 6-year-old. I would have sex with her mama to have sex with a 6-year-old. Her mama. And he want to mess around with a 6-year-old little girl. A 6-year-old girl. That's messed up. That's messed up. He would have been out. He would have been had no funeral now, cause I would have. Ooh, and people talking about don't say it like that. Why? You don't say it like that for. That means you're taking up for him. For her, for him, whoever doing it, you taking up for him, and you don't care. There's a lot of people care, but if you don't care, you sit there thinking about all that mess. What if that happened to your kid or somebody that you know? You got somebody running around here touching on your kid, having sex with your kid, and trying to offer you money for your kid. Now, this is what I'm saying. They talk about my boy R. Kelly. They talking about how R. Kelly was buying little girls and women and whoever he was buying, kids, females. But you gotta look on what's the part I'm gonna say. Why are you not getting nobody else if he is doing that? Why you just only got him and they the ones selling the they just right that's in the wrong if they sell their kids to R. Kelly. But look what he is. Because he's a famous person, he got money, and you want to lock him up. He's an ordinary person and he messing with a little 6-year-old girl and he offered her money, her mama, some money to buy her. What you gonna do about that situation? But you'll lock down a good R&B singer, or a rapper, or actress, or anybody. You go head for head with them. But you gotta feel like these regular people out here doing same stuff. You blame an actress, a rapper, or a singer. You go full speed ahead. You go full speed ahead. People go full speed ahead at them. But at like single marriage and child molesters and pedophiles are not in the world besides the stars. There's regular people doing it too. You just don't care about regular people doing it. And it's messed up. These laws need to be changed. They really do. These damn laws need to be changed. And I'm going to tell you something. If you don't change them, there's going to be a lot of bloodbaths going on forever. You better, I'm saying it now. If you don't change them, it's gonna be some bloodbath going on, and nobody gonna be able to stop it till they get killed. Cause there's nobody normal gonna sit there and keep dealing with that type of mess. It's just not. They're not gonna sit there and nobody offer them to buy their kids if they two parents. And it's not. Not somebody who gonna give a damn. Somebody beating their kids. Somebody don't feed their kids. Somebody who just don't care what their kids do. They will. And it can be for a little price or not. They don't care. They don't care. And why should they care if you allow them to do what they want and they get to waive all this? It's consequences in everything people do. It really is. It's consequences in everything we do. Every day of our life, it's consequences. But it don't seem like to me it only fit those consequences as stupidity. Not when it's supposed to be consequences. When it's supposed to be consequences, don't do nothing about it. Just allow people to do whatever, how they feel, do whatever, slap on the wrist and they back out. Or they just don't give a damn and just whatever. Let them do all the crime they want and right back out. And that's the part that it's the part that makes me angry about what people allow stuff to happen. What people allow all this stuff to happen. That's the situation we need to be working on. President Trump, Donald Trump. You should be working on that situation instead of messing with other countries and trying to take over their stuff. We not can't take over our own damn spot in the United States. Come on some rules and regulations about this type of mess. But no, you don't want to think like that. You want to think outside the countries. But you ain't thinking about the country you're living in. And all this mess going on. You wonder why that man in Detroit, when you went to GMC, called you a pedophile protector. Because you protect him. And you're protecting people like him, who I'm talking about on this video. I wish I know the guy's name, but I just don't. I don't know. But I don't think I know he shouldn't even be alive. He shouldn't be alive. Now, what if that mother, what if that lady went off on him, did something to him about that situation because he asked her, can he buy her child for $5,000? Ain't that right, Suge? Look at my dog. He looked at him like, ain't that right? Well, you would have whooped, tore a new air hole in his butt cheeks, right? Yeah, I know. I would have shook my dogs on him. I would have got a dog that would have been vicious if he would have asked me some mess like that and had him rip him apart and wouldn't give a damn about it. I wouldn't. See, this type of stuff right here is getting me boiled up and hot. But you ain't got no consequences for people like him. You just lie them, do what they want, say what they want, smile and grin like they want, and they think it really be funny when they do. You see it all the time. People do these crimes, vicious murders, they be in a courtroom smiling. For what? You know why? Because they know if they did what they did and they can get away with it. That's why. That's why. Well, I know one thing. The mother should have went. She should have did what she wanted to do to him, and then what? But I guarantee you, she did. They would have been consequences for her. The show would have. She probably, if I were her, I wouldn't give a damn. I would give a damn for the consequences of how I got it, because nobody would have been there to raise my kid. But the consequence of him would have been dead and gone. That's right. That's right. He would have been dead and gone. Because that don't make no sense. No type of sense. How you gonna ask somebody to sell their damn kid to you? And it is, and you probably think, and people think that's cool. Yeah, certain sick, toxic jackass would think that's nice for him, and he one of them. He one of them. Smiling, grinning, ear to ear. Thinking who kid he can get next. He been doing that for a long time. That guy that I'm talking about right now, I don't know his name because I wasn't trying to know it. But I know if I see him, I would have had a bunch of people beside me be whooping his ass. I really would. We good. Would be another Rodney King, but this time he won't be no Rodney King. It'll be a white man. Be a white man. Because that's who did it. That's who did it. And it's messed up. It's messed up. how they allow this stuff to happen. There's somebody black man, we got crucified. Really. He would have got crucified for doing that. That's why I said this is black or white. Racist stuff. That would have been racist. If a black man did it. It would have. See, you're getting too close. You're getting too close to Black History Month. And we finna start seeing more stuff like this. Worse by the day. Believe me. It's gonna be more worse stuff ahead in the future. We got 28 days in February supposed to be for Black History. But there's gonna be a lot of stuff start coming in, popping in, and showing up after the future. Around the future. It's never gonna be the same again. Never. This world will never be the same again. Never. So I hope people don't think it's gonna be the same like it was in the past. It's over. I hope they just get rid of them. Give them an injection, get them out of here. Dig a hole, get them out of here. That's all I'm hoping. End this man out, take this man out of the world. Just take him out. It's your boy, aka JB, aka Mr. Arkansas, aka Booster Mania. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel. I'm hoping this year is the year I can monetize. I've been trying to do it since last year. Please let me get monetized. I'm hoping this is the year. 2026. I already told you. It's killed to be killed. 26. You don't believe me? Yeah, I know you believe me. You just don't want to. Just look around the world and you will see. Peace.